Okay, we're coming around Stonys here. That's really nice. This is the point. Everybody loves the point right here. If you can get that, the guy caught 2 in a row right on this one. Over 20 pounders. Okay, we're gonna just copy what Gary has to say.
Thank you very much.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 campers here. The different pricing. They can be rented out for the week, for the night. Up to you on that part with it. And coming around this way, you see all the shelters that's been there that dug into the ground. You got your leadway here. Stonys, they go back and forth on are they hitting or are they not, but this year Stonys is hot. It is a happening lake. Oh, I like this. I always like driving back into things like this. It takes you away from the lake here, but you got a little drain off running there.
You on the lake?
You're on the lake?
On the lake.
Yeah. Why would you say you're on the lake?
Because in the summertime, in the springtime, it floods back here, so you're on the lake. Here's what creek's into. Here's
where you got to be careful. They got a creek that runs here, but you got to be careful going across here. Okay, please.
I'm all right, Nancy.
Okay. Well, you're just looking off on the creek side. I didn't know if you were paying attention to the drive side. Then we come back into it again. And there it is. You see where you got your runoff there and your runoff on the other one. One bigger than the other. And running it through. And then you got the back side here of the bait house. Let's stop here for a minute. And you see up in there. Now, you know, if you're over here fishing, that's going to be a long walk to get up to that bathroom. I'd probably, you know, turn tail the other way here.
I'd go in the woods.
But that bait house, that's nice looking. Just to be able to sit up there on that veranda, is how I would call it, instead of the, you know, porch. But it's just nice atmosphere to, you know, go with. Got some ducks. And it's kind of cool how the top of the shelter here is just almost right there ground level. You know, with it, so right in this area, but this one here, you're looking at a good hole, throwing straight out.
Straight out
off of that one right there. And up here, where the other people are fishing, is that what they call the dam?
That's the dam.
And that's the hot spot. Over here on the side, we're getting ready to approach. Everybody wants the hot spot. A lot of people using the straws out here today too. The straws are something I never fully understood, and now I see them in action today. So I think I understand a little bit more what people mean by using those straws. They call them cattails as well. And they come back off and around. I'm not sure why they call this the dam, except for the fact that it breaks loose into a creek over on the side here.
30-foot drop side, Nancy.
30 foot? Right there at it?
30-foot drop, yes.
Well, that's the deepest side. That's why they're looking for it. Is the hit right there. Again, you got another tight spot to go through here. Be careful as you do it, and take it through. And she creaks over on there. And then you've got the other side of the lake here.
That's a straight drop. Actually, on that side of this.
So the back side here, you don't want to get into that much.
This lady's done any good.
And there we go. Let's see, there I am. I'm sitting there reading the book and enjoying my day. That's what I should be doing. That's exactly what you're doing. Hey there, catching anything today?
Not really. What did you do?
Well, I don't have you on it unless you want me to put you on it. Okay, because I don't put people on my tape unless they do it. But I'm out here, and you see me over there, Go Fish Bait Shop down in Middletown. I call myself the Fish Lady, and I go out and videotape pay lakes and put them on the internet.
Oh, did you ask Roy about that?
Oh, heavens, yeah. You don't walk on a lake without the owner's permission at all.
That's right.
You know, on that part. He told me to stop and talk to you.
Oh, well,
Yeah, so, yeah, he even gave me permission to talk to you.
he knew what I was going to say.
But I was keeping you off the camera. I don't put no one on camera. So, yeah, I've been doing any good out here? Those boys caught nice ones over there earlier.
Yeah, he's caught one of them a while ago. He hadn't done any good.
Yeah. It was an enjoyable day, though.
It is.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get on out of here and enjoy your book.
All right.
I told him that's what I like to do, is just sit there and enjoy a book, too.
That's what I like about
Yep. Have a good one. See, she's a nice big lake. You shouldn't have any trouble getting into anything with anybody on that part.
And this is the deepest side of the lake.
Yeah, and this is the deep side. As you said, you don't want to pull on this back side here because of the fact it is a major drop-off. You're right up on a hilltop that just does a sheer drop-off in the pit. So you can see just by how he has rocks I didn't stand over to, running.
Actually, we're just not getting off the dam.
Right. So, coming off the dam there is what he was saying. They come through, you feel such a cool breeze, it's nice. He's even got steps up there to be able to come down. Right in this area.
Yep, channel cat.
This is where you'd be sitting here looking to pop a bunch of channels. A lot of people will tell you they know this lake 100%. They can tell you exactly what's going to happen on it. When you get them and when you won't. A lot of people will tell you otherwise, but that's the way it is with every lake when you got your home lake and you run with it. But this lake, a lot of people in this area grew up with before the other lakes hit. I think the only lakes we had out here before was Triangle, Wild Bills, and Stonys. And you want to pay laking, this is what you did.
Guys. Have a good afternoon.
Those boys down there, the little girl enjoying it and having a nice time. It's good to see when they bring out their family like that. This is the Stony Meadows. I'll be adding at the end of the clip here how many minutes it takes from Go Fish to here to let you know what your time drive is. If you're doing longer than that drive, you passed it up. So, be back with that time frame. Fish Lady, signing off. Headed down Route 122 Hill in West Middletown towards Go Fish. That's where our landing destination is, coming out of Stony Meadows from our excursion today, checking out Wild Bills and Stony Meadows at the same time. Come on down this hill and there you are. From Stony Meadows when we left Stonys to get down here to the shop is approximately a 5-minute drive. Gary has really slowed down coming off the hill to extend his drive because he wanted me to say 5 to 10 minutes. So he's creeping along at about 10 miles per hour to be able to extenuate the time for me to be able to say 5 to 10 minute drive.
You want to go to the bait shop?
Depending on traffic. So around this corner is Go Fish. And that's where we're going right now. As you see, you've got the truck there. So it's right out here on a corner. And we pull, and it took us 6 minutes from Stonys till now to get to Go Fish. And by the way, now Carrie's ice cream from $75 to $1.25 a bar. I had to get that advertisement in. Happy fishing.